think it's like August 13th. The pandemic is in full scale Operation Go. Corona. So, what we're doing here, right, is we came back to ground zero. This is ground zero, see? If you look all back through here, you can see the devastations. When the pandemic began, it began right here. Years and years ago. Maybe even as far back as 0, 0, 0. And there was only great darkness over the void. Now what void is, who knows, but it was there. And then God was there too, or whatever you want to experience it as. God, nothing, everything, friction, light, dark, and all that. So, void. And it says that in the beginning, which means there was a starting spot to where it all began. The pandemic. He said that he spoke into the deep. Let there be light. Oh my God. There's light. And everybody's like, oh dang, we've been stumbling around in the dark down here forever. We've been like this. I think I haven't even got past about a quarter mile in 100 years just trying to feel myself around. I don't even know where it was. And then boom, the light shatters the darkness. Have you ever been in a box or a coffin and they buried you and the oxygen slowly going away? That's what it felt before the light. I'm telling you. And you're stuck in a little box. You're like, oh, I want to get out of here so bad. I don't know which way to go. Darkness. But then God spoke into that darkness. Let there be light. There was light. See? And beauty. And all these things that we don't even understand, or you can't even begin to try to understand, because there's a lot that's happened since then, okay? Let me not get ahead of myself. So then there was light, and there was darkness, and we were out of the box, and we're like, oh, it's like your biggest breath of fresh air you've ever had in your life. It makes me cry just thinking about the moment. Yeah, I've been in that box, so. Anyway, so, where are we at now? 2020. Okay, we're at present day. So it's August 13th, 2020. The pandemic is in full effect. People are at home. The Constitution has been nullified, and Donald Trump is president. That's what I said back 10 years ago was going to happen. That son bitch going to be president and everything going to go to hell. Just like it did with his fucking wealth. You know? Nobody listens to me. Oh, you're on too many of those fucking oxygen pills. You have too much fun in the light. You dance around with the light. I was warning them. I said, look, this is how it's going to go. This is the most beautiful spot in the show. Because right here is where it all began. See, when God created man in his perfect complexion, there was only one law, and that law was love. But humans know not what love is, because they only know what they give, and that's why it hurts. And so God gave man free will, which separated him from love. Because with free will, we only can love ourselves. It's crazy. I didn't understand this. You know, it's like a little high school kid with hormones or something. But then, so there was this beautiful garden, and man could live forever, and he had free will. because God knew that he loved him. He loved mankind. But he didn't understand with free will meant man doesn't have to love God. They get to choose. Oh man, this pissed God off. He's like, what? What? What do you mean they're down there in the garden eating that one dang fruit I told them not to eat? That if they shall surely even glance at it, they shall die. I think it says. I might be wrong. It might have just said, if they surely touch it, they surely shall die. But whatever, they're down there eating it, you know? Check it out. That dumb bitch over there, she ain't dead. What he's doing talking to the snake, I don't even know. I talk to frogs. But that's neither here nor there. So God shows up on the scene down there. He's all pissed off. Adam's already done patsied off Eve. They're both hiding with leaf, covering them, going, we're naked. That's not how that went either. What really happened is Adam was hiding behind a tree going, oh, damn, better hide this little weenie. And was peeping Tommen already. Damn, she's hot. Look at that. Had her up on the podium. Had the snake all swirled around her. God shows up on the scene. He goes, what the hell's going on in my garden? A big old earthquake. That's what happens when you earthquake. That's the Garden of Eden. Nobody even recognizes it, but that's it right there. See, right up here, there's 2 granite peaks that go about 2,000 foot up each. And that's Heaven's Gates. And behind Heaven's Gates, the Garden of Eden, where it all began, the pandemic in the first place. So, God tosses them out of the garden. Says, you stupid sons of bitches, I told you, you better love me. And they said, but we do, God, we do. Sure they did, kind of, but not really. How could they love anything but themselves? God gave them free will. I don't know if this is just me or is this gold. It probably is. We'll leave it there just because I don't want the gold fever again. Last time I got the gold fever, I didn't get rid of it for years. Ended up just digging for gold. Everything turned to gold that I touched. Man, I had gold sofa couch, I had gold house, and gold everything. I had so much gold, it dropped the price of gold to nothing. People are like, can you eat it? I'm like, well, no, it's just pretty. They're like, well, it ain't worth it. And then because they didn't know about electricity yet, that's all. All right, there we go. We're all lost again. Let's get back to page 1. Pandemic 2020. 2020. All right, so here we are. August 13th, 2020. The real deal. I needed to bring you guys out here so you could see the aftermath of what it looks like when Corona has attacked and it's left and it's hit wave after wave after wave, all right? First wave, fire and brimstone, and it burned it to the ground. The most beautiful spot I've ever known. 2002, 18 years ago, there was a fire so hot it jumped from that peak right there. And it caught these trees on fire over here. That's a 3-mile spread. It jumped 3 miles. And it eats and breathes, and it jumped so fast and so hard over that lake right there that it created a suction tunnel stronger than an F5 tornado. And it ripped clean through the valley. It ripped out boats and trucks and houses and souls of men. And at night time when we'd watch that fire on the ridge, there were demons dancing with delight. And they would dance and you could just see the evil. And you could see them up there. And they were so mad because they didn't have their wings. They wanted to destroy everything. And since God was mad, nobody understood that they could choose love, but they didn't have to. He gave the world to his mortal enemy, his first creation, his first son, the King of Tyre, who was perfect in every way, until iniquity was found in him because he wanted to be God. 18 years later, after the Corona fire pass, this is what's left. Take a good look. Take a good hard look at what you have done to this beautiful land. And that's just on the surface. If we get spiritual, you guys would probably die of broken hearts right there where you sit watching your TV. So, hello out there in TV land. Are we ready to go on the greatest show ever? The trip around the world. The realist will. The reality of your thoughts and whatnots. Because I'm free parking. And this is my show. It's the realest of reals. And come on, let's go.